Ooh, what a beautiful animation. Gathering the stars. Jigsaw. Bahar from Howard seems to be busy or something. Bahar from Spotlight seems to be busy or something. Has from Rush is busy or something. Yeah, okay. Ooh, all of them are nice. Doubt this video is gonna be 6 parts. I've not done my battle pass. Who's buying me the battle pass? Joke is, it's the one thing that people can't buy. Launched in 1 day, alright. We'll do the story first, then... Ooh. Let's try just do the story first. And then we'll get to all the other quests. Because the story's always the most important. Oh, not that. There's a lot of quests, yeah. But it's mostly just mini games and events. I doubt it's going to be actual quests that I need to record and play. If it is, then I'll just grab Trey and see if there's a co-op. If there aren't any other co-ops? Bruh. Really? Really? I hate when it does that. I clearly have this quest mark. Stop pulling the shit away. We're in our village. Now we need to go up top because our village's checkpoint is horrifically set up. Once again, our village is built just like the Tanit base by Statue of 7. It's in a horrific state. Damn, they're commentating out here, bro. Who's gonna come out to the desert? You ever think about that?
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured.
Damn, bro. Which is a depressing
I
ass
suppose you can
attitude.
think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Oh, okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 leyline disruptors buried in the area around Aru village. These devices can imitate the effects of leyline disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down. The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Everyone's gonna die out here.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
Oh no, he's
It's good to
challenging
see
Battle
such
Fire, son.
confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh! Not so loud. I mean that that boy Tainari. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over.
True, if he wins
I
again,
heard
he
that
has
you
6
solved the
points.
Avidya Forest's leyline effluence problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun?
We certainly wouldn't be winning.
As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
How are you feeling?
I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Oh right, I forgot he doesn't like the desert. He can't handle it very much. Very well.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry, that's what the rules say.
Damn.
While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected. So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody.
Everybody's off. Time for us to hunt them
Who should
down.
we visit this time? Let Paimon think.
We'll visit all of them.
Right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
No, he's not the favorite to win if you know anything about Tainari. He can't handle the desert. Beginning's in it. Alright. Let's go find a Mr. Tainari. Ah yes, surely Tainari is going to be having the greatest of time. Anyway, let's visit Farazan. Farazan first. Oh, do I know what's to bless you? Fuck you guys. Especially a timestamp in the comment saying bless you.
Take it easy. Let me see. Where would they put one of these disruptors?
Up your butt around the corner. That's it.
Gotcha.
Excuse me, Mr. Am I right? If I blow past, you can see this Dendro man. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Hello, Mr. Dendro man. This game's joking. How is the Scorpion still engaged in combat? What's this thing, right? You found a little friend, Kaveh?
A desert fox? Why would there be desert foxes here? Oh, whoa! Stop biting my clothes! Hey!
Why would there be desert foxes at a desert fox zone? I'm not even going to justify that with an actual answer. That might be one of the stupidest questions I've ever heard. You look like you feel right in the desert with that getup, man.
The sun is especially intense today. I hope Tainari will be alright.
You're barefoot in the desert.
Probably not.
Yeah, your bro is crying right now. Well, I've never seen... Yeah, I wonder what the hell, Mr. Scaramouche thinks about the desert, huh? You guys ain't got nothing like a desert. What's thing they got is beaches. Let me tell you, a beach is not a desert. Then you can just find characters like this throughout the overworld. Just normally. God, this game would be amazing if you did.
This seems more annoying than the last round. That's fine, though. I'll find some place to sit and watch them scurry.
I think Sino has the best spot to watch people scurry around. Let's see what Layla has to say. I'm sure someone's uploaded a compilation video of all the characters in the ocean. I wonder if Candace and Dia have more unique dialogue in the city. Like the other event where every day they were in the city.
I feel a little faint.
That's not good. And no one's monitoring these fuckers? Is that what Sino's doing up there? Is he watching Tyler? No, they chose a day with the harshest sun. Like 98 degrees where I live. Springtime, by the way.
Hey, Tainari? Tainari!
He's already under a cover trying to not die.
Weird. The locator says that he should be around here somewhere.
He buried himself.
Tainari! Can you hear us?
He's over there.
You're right. Huh? Oh no. It looks like he's fainted. We have to help him.
This event's gotta kill these fuckers.
Tainari, are you okay?
Man, don't relax in the heat, man.
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
Yeah, even though he's like based off a
That's
jackal.
right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Veluka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
No, that's not exactly true.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
Humans, such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
I don't think he's really human, to be honest, but I mean, you know, he's kind of a crossbreed. You can see yourself stronger.
Here, take this. Let him drink it.
That's true. He doesn't need water.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Hey, you're leaving already?
Will he have time to piss in it?
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tainari drink some water first.
Yeah, are we cheating, bro? We're helping the competition. It's our job to record the
I'm
events.
feeling a little better now. Thanks, you two.
Just taking a picture of him damn near
Oh,
fainting.
it wasn't just the two of us. Just now.
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable.
Bro, it's been like an hour.
It appears I'm
At
not
most.
suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Really? So you're backing out?
What's with those noises? What's with Paimon making those noises?
Yes, I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later. Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
I agree.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
Watch her from a
Oh,
distance.
stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
That's 5 left. We have to actually bring him back, bro. Can't we just focus on, you know, everything else? Now he's over there. And I wonder, do you think the dialogue changed? Was he already there? Oh, he's in a different spot. He was on the... He was up here. Man.
Take it easy.
Don't think Farazan and... oh, I haven't got that viewpoint. Farazan and Kave's dialogue would have changed.
You two must have a lot of free time if you came looking for me.
That's true. We do have a lot of free time. Sweet, but now I got this viewpoint that I didn't even know I missed.
Take it easy.
Okay, well, fuck it, I guess.
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
It's a cave.
All right, let's do that.
Jungle survivor, huh? No business in the desert. Nice texture popping. It's Layla.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you.
Yeah, we're cheating.
Oh, hey, Layla!
Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while. What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out, and now I'm backing out while I can. When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be alright?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while.
Be careful not to push yourself too hard.
People are gonna die,
Don't
bro.
worry, I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
Uh-huh. You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Hisdarshan in the championship. Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me. Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me.
That's great.
I think you
What
can
are
also
our
try
other
to
two
find a
winning?
clearly defined goal. That may help you.
Huh. I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win
I
that
thought these
limited
people
edition
think
card?
living.
Yes. All
Sorry,
right.
I was referring to something else.
Your
Reading a
spirit
Discord
will live on through
of
me.
watching two people trying to have
Hey,
a talk.
don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino.
He is now.
everyone. I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
Damn, bro, we're down to 3 people who actually have effort.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
How about you, Layla? You giving up too?
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari.
After he left the game.
It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the academia, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times.
Where is your hometown?
All sorts of
You don't look like
complex
that native.
astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
I prefer you to be happy and not depressed student.
Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right! No need to feel so down.
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway,
Yeah, like winning.
I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
We would have known.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
You could go
Faruzan?
see how Madame Faruzan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert.
You speak so slow. Nice.
Don't worry.
I'm sure you will. What a nice desert quest. Farazan. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot. Wander. I don't even count Wander as being in the competition because, like, he's the same dialogue. Probably like, you sure have a lot of time when you're going to be talking to me. All right, and treasure hoarders. Let's go up above. Let's go harass the other ones. See, they put them all next to the waypoint so you can miss all the dialogue. That's why my content is up, so you can see all the evidence. How you doing, brother?
I will never give up. How did the rest go? Oh, right. I will never give up. My will is my greatest weapon.
Anime niggas, I swear. Nothing's worse than military anime niggas, bro. I swear. Unironic weaves. Oh my. How you doing, Kane? There's 2 now?
There's another one.
He's gonna get mobbed to death by desert foxes. Let's see how Little Miss Farazan's doing. Surely she's found one of the contraptions and already blown it up completely. Right.
Hey there, Faruzan. Have you made any progress?
I think she's been standing here the entire
You're
time.
just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the ley line disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here. Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Faruzan. You knew what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari?
He withdrew. He's about to die.
Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for Hat Guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor yet?
Paimon doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now.
Yeah, attacked by
Well,
fucking
I'm afraid
dogs.
the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
Oh, gotta find Kaveh.
Take it easy.
As Layla moved, they keep moving. These fuckers just move everywhere. So much inconvenient dialogue. Why can't we just call them, bro, on the phone? Where's the damn Honkai Star Rail text message system? She'll be so useful in this game. How's Layla doing? Can they see the temple, bro? I mean, I guess we revealed it.
I think I'll start by doing a...
A loop, huh? You do a loop-de-loop and pull. And your competition's looking good. Over and back. Under and back. How about a bit? Next meme.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Looks like someone's taking it easy.
Nah, someone's taking it easy.
You should be thrilled that I have nothing to do. Otherwise, that means someone's in for a very, very bad day.
But if you don't get any points this round, you won't have a shot at winning.
It's not like I care about winning or clout.
Bro, we said clout.
Really?
Clout goggle.
The real prize for me is watching all these people fight over something so useless. Oh, you reminded me of something. There shouldn't be any more incidents after this round. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Any more incidents? What are you referring to, child man? Actual dog nigga sign though. Let's see. You gotta say actual dog, but he's just a regular person. Tainari's an actual dog nigga. Because he's an actual dog. Imagine a desert jackal not being able to go in the heat, bro. Actual disgrace to his heritage. They whitewashed Tainari. Oh, has he not moved?
I will.
I guess he didn't. I guess it was only those two. Can't tell, bro, because they're all in the same damn spot. Okay, let's see. How many dogs can be accosting him now? It was 2 last time. Wants to be like 4 now. Instead of being 3, just quadruples for no reason. Not much to say, bro. I mean, you know, usually the event's got a little something going on, but it really is just a dialogue event. It's so you just fly around and talk to people. This is actually terrible to record. Okay, it's 30 now. Oh, he's brought out the briefcase, but he's brought out the gun. Look at those shoes, bro. Look at
Come
that
on,
deep V.
stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Marak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Bro, it's called Mirak, bro. Skyrim.
Kaveh, there you are!
He was talking briefcase.
Farozan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Are we just carrying that tripod? And we
Just thinking about it makes
deploy
me
it every
upset.
time?
Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows. I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds, and now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply.
Yeah, cheated you. Mirak, blow them up.
Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
They're trying to lead you to the
Is
landmark.
this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Racist. Isn't creating mechanical life and understanding it illegal?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
So it can float
It's a long
anti-gravity.
story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic.
Yeah, like not
Our
building
current
mechanical
theories
life.
cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Marak. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place earlier.
That was probably the one who gave it away anyway.
Sorry.
Hey, shut up next week.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Al-Haytham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazar's burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
Maybe they're trying to lead you to the ley line.
Now that I think about it, I guess we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I?
You could, because once you destroy those disruptors, they're fine.
Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here. Time's a-wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
And well, like, he's confused with the ley lines. He's a unique character.
Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots.
Sounds about right.
Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
What is that noise? You're surely cruel. Is that someone got one of them?
Whoa! Someone's done already!
Okay, that was quick. I wonder who it was. That was not quick at all.
Paimon also wants to know, back and ask Alhaitham.
Bro, it's fucking... Wait, we have to ask her? Someone's done one. Shouldn't we go find them instead of... you know, whatever. Oh, we can see what he's doing with the dogs. Fuck it. Not like anything else is going on in this quest. I'm not a combat-only type of guy, but damn, bro. Like, really? We got nothing. I know I have some most stellar commentary and a lovely voice, but damn, bro, I can't even salvage it.
Shh, quiet.
I'm telling you, they're trying to lead him to like a Layla, and he's just not paying attention. Where's Wanderer? He has to be the one who got one then, because he's the only one who's on the map. And Layla's shifted positions also. And Farzan hasn't moved since the start. She didn't have anything different.
Take it easy.
Here it comes.
Bruh, you haven't moved. Where's Sino? Actually, yeah, where's Sino? I don't see Sino either. Can you imagine if they were like somewhere completely different in the desert? It's like out there. Go talk to Layla. She's up above. How's she up above? She's about to jump. Layla, don't do it. You have something to look for.
There's a few things that...
Okay. Yeah, I'd imagine there's things off about this place. Let's go talk to Alhaitham and find out who found it. Who are you now? Like, oh, you're here.
I see. 20 years ago.
There's that quest. Probably should have done that quest before doing these, but you know, whatever. Oh, with Sino?
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
That's true.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone.
Jesus.
That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tighnari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack right about now.
Damn, bro, he's full of bad puns and anime quotes.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
We've had something
Any
else.
thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
None.
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Nero obviously wasn't asking about that.
Just like these, like,
Deserts are much
Hey,
more
up
dangerous
that-
at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tighnari forfeited, and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
we don't count him.
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Alhaitham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Interesting. Oh, these two.
Things are really heating up now. You can feel
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tighnari made the right decision to forfeit.
What? Guessing Scaramouche is still sitting there. Layla, has she found anything? She has not moved. I don't think they changed anything between him being there and her in here. I don't think the dialogue has
How
changed.
weird. The locator says that Madame Faruzan's nearby, but where?
Oh, is she underground? No, she's... Wait. Is she up? Can we actually find her? Because she's clearly somewhere.
Take it easy.
I guess we just can't see her, but she's most likely underground or under the sand. Or she's in the sky. Okay, so that's unique dialogue that's missable. How about Mr. Kave? Does he help those dogs out? You still help them?
Shh, quiet.
Interesting. Nothing different, huh? The Farzan is somewhere. I'm just gonna chalk it up to her not actually being like on the map, even though it's like says she is. Have you found anything?
Hello again.
Hello.
You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Well, in that case, let's take a short breather here. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet?
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet?
I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something.
What's that? What did you realize?
Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do.
Bullied into
That
it.
may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great.
She bullied and gaslit herself into
Also,
wanting to do this.
now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one.
Ah yes, the inexplicable ability to sleep standing up.
But the competition isn't over yet. Oh, Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wow, Evangelina has woken up.
You're...
The other Layla.
Good to see you too. Whew, it's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two.
It's like she sprints off. Yes, thank God.
Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits.
And she's faster than normal, yes.
If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
You know, honestly, having the 2 types of Laylas, I think like this one would be so much better.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area
So
to
far,
normal.
all our pictures have been of Layla.
Nice work.
The butterfly one was of Layla,
Again,
and this one is of
I
Layla.
didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
The other one.
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kaveh and Faruzan are headed towards the same place.
Farzan's awful. If she's Kave's
Perhaps
catching
they're
up to
about
her.
to find the lost disruptor. Also, speaking of Kaveh, he's an interesting one.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course.
That sounds about right.
But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside, only sorrow. Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am.
Yeah, but he's bad dealing with his depression.
But back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Oh, true. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind.
I wish we got to see this Layla
Faruzan
more
were
often.
super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find a disruptor.
My point exactly. How the hell did they manage that?
But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
Yeah, how the hell did Farzan... So she... I wonder where she went. Was she underground?
Take it easy.
Oh, I wish we got that more. Yeah, I love that Layla so much more, bro. It's more dynamic. Especially their stuff is so much more insightful to the world's universe. Where was Farzan?
Finally
I wonder if she
found
was on
it.
the cliff. We didn't see her.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
These two are gonna tie for last place.
Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Tainari and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin. I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's actually really impressive.
She buried herself and still
Finishing a
finished.
week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
Yeah, where was she?
What about
She
you?
was underground.
Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were
Yeah, you
familiar
survived
with
it.
the desert. But the way you handle problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
Let's get digging.
Well, this is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time?
Race for last place.
What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Oh, he's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a race for last place with these two. Oh, who's gonna win now? So we have Tainari at 3, Sino at 3, Layla at 4. So Layla's in the lead. Farzan at 1, and Kave at 0, and Scarfish at 0. So Layla's currently winning.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
Dead. She died.
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
She's not here, bro. You're done.
You get caught up in something so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
You could just claim it now, bro.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
He could have claimed it. Well, can you imagine if he did that?
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Congrats. Now you and Farzan both have 1 point.
Congratulations!
Looks like Kave's luck's taking a turn for the better!
Finally! After all this time!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
What a nice lady Farzan is.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order
Oh,
are
Sino had 1 point.
Tainari,
Yeah.
Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone.
I forgot.
I heard
Yeah,
that some
Sino even
stalls
got
at the
one.
Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Okay. Okay. This opens up another quest. Good God, bro. How many quests are there? Let's see. Let's see how chapter 2 ends. Should inform Trey that this is the longest fucking quest, bro. This quest line is long as shit. Well, no, I mean, there's a lot of quests, and this quest line is long. A lot.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Yeah, bro, about the ghosts and the demons and the other creatures that we keep encountering. Yeah, I'd say. Secret conversation we heard the first one. I don't care about that. The white hair guy is way more important.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Oh, you found us?
Finally? Did something happen?
Yeah, someone got robbed.
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia extravaganza?
Yes.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Not yet.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now.
Plus
The
the cheat
Eremites
is
have
like
been
ancient.
struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In
Damn.
their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Corps of 30?
I think it's supposed to be the mantra, but
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra?
no, less ears are better.
Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed.
Your guys' reputation can't get any
But
worse.
this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Do it anyways. We're doing
Should you
it to
require
justice.
our aid, come find us at the cafe.
There's no Akasha Turtle anymore. They won't remember you. Even if you are like one of the most famous mercenaries.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too.
Something happened 20 years ago. We have to find out.
But thinking like this isn't doing any.
Yep, let's find the mantra. Interesting. We saw a ghost of a dude. We saw some people talking about how big the job was. Which, it's kind of funny that our traveler hears brown people talking about money and their first suspicion is like, what do these evil people do? I'll keep making that joke. It's not even a joke. It's just right. Every brown character's evil.
Take it easy.
Desert people are bad and need to be dealt with. That's actually the fucking entire reasoning for this.
Take it easy.
Hey, isn't that the mantra we investigated Siraj with?
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report? Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Interdarshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
I'm gonna hunt this
Fair
guy down.
point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him.
Got your house.
I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the extravaganza venue and see if we can find him. Hey, Nilu, have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
Nah, he's off duty. He's left.
Alhaitham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Maybe he went home.
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here.
I wonder where I'll...
Let's try knocking.
He won't answer
No
the door.
answer? Maybe no one's home.
Knock harder.
Hello? Alhaitham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kaveh, you're home.
Come on in, I'll get the door for you.
Or got his sound suppressors on.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
What a lover's quarrel do you people have?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise. But him, being him... Oh, you wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now? And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Yeah, that does sound like something Alhaitham would say.
What are those noises?
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Faruzan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that? Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
Look at the Sachin.
Sachin?
Sachin. Oh, what the kind of name
He
is
did
that?
actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them. This is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Let's have a little look-see.
a lot of information. Paimon's getting a
His
headache.
whole damn life story, bro.
To sum up, Sachin put the academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right?
Yeah.
He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious?
You
All of
know it?
Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there,
Brother,
mister.
you have not won yet.
You're right. First I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin, dead or alive, unknown. And diadem of knowledge. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Give me a second.
What is Sachin?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate. There's another smaller line of text underneath. Why would he bring that up?
Wow, it's so cool that you can actually read this script!
We worked
The
together
script?
on a project once when we
Okay.
were students. The
Is it
title
still around
was
100?
Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a
What if
little
the
with
crown's
this
kind of
script
like a
at
mind
the time.
control thing, and fucking Sachin put himself in this, so whoever he chose,
So,
he would take over their
idea what
body,
Alhaitham meant by
and they'd
all
already be
this?
the brightest in the academia
Who knows?
of the Darshans.
The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here.
I wonder, that actually makes my sense. He could like be a body hopper. That would be cool.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
Yeah, he could be a body snatcher. Wonder who the last winner was then. Oh, either way, that's a theory for this. I doubt it's true, but hey, we'll find out soon enough.